it is SmallHuman here. My name is Emma and welcome to this speed build. Today I'm building a forest cabin. The cabin, it wasn't planned to be a cabin at first, but it sorta just happened when I saw the shape of the house when I built it. The house itself isn't very complicated, and I didn't put in that much details because it is a rental lot, and well, I just thought it was a good thing to don't have too much details because then the lot will be very expensive to rent, and as you will see in the second part, the lot the garden, I use a lot of trees and bushes and flowers in the garden, so well, it got very expensive even though it wasn't planned, and that it was planned to not be expensive, it still got expensive. It ended up being like 1,100 per day to rent. So yeah, it's sort of expensive. You've never heard my voice before, which is weird to do a voiceover. I've never done that and I'm not used to it, so this is new. And as I said in the beginning, my name is Emma and I love to build in The Sims 4, and well, what is there to say? I'm not the greatest builder, that's one thing, and the other thing is that I have only built for like a year or two, and my accent is not on point. It's all over the place because I'm Swedish. Now I have that out of the way. This to make this video, it was really, what do I say? It was really difficult because my computer was so weird when I tried to fix it, when I did export it to my files, and when I finally added it to YouTube. YouTube said, "Oh, this isn't your music. You can't use this." And I was like, oh, okay. Because I was very sure I used royalty-free music, but apparently not. So I thought, okay, let's just do a voiceover. And my girlfriend has said that from the beginning. She was like, Emma, you should do a voiceover. And my best friend was also saying that. The plan was that I was going to do a voiceover for my first video, but it didn't happen because I tried and then it didn't go very well. I was too nervous and I thought I'm not good at talking, so this is not happening. And when I listened back to what I was saying, it just, it didn't sound good at all. So here I am trying again, and well, this is just what I'm doing now, I guess. What can I say about the build? Well, this build, I tried to do the rooms very generic, not very special or like not very personal because it's a rental house, and if they are very personal, when your Sims go there, they might not fit well with styles or anything. So I try to make them as generic as possible, which is difficult, I would say, because I always do these personalized rooms, and I think about a person when I do a room or a bedroom. So sometimes I can think, oh, this is toddler. This is a toddler that likes like cars, or the child likes dinosaurs or flowers, animals, whatever. So then I can base the room like from that. One time I built this house that, well, it had a room, and I thought this room is like the owner of the room is a teen girl, a teen trans girl, male to female, and well, so I put a bunch of transgender pride flags down, and I thought of a personality for her, and I basically made a room just for her, and she loves reading and art, and writing, so she got those things in her really small room, and I gave her a double bed, which was, well, I think as a teen they should have a big bed. I did. When I became a teen, I just said, Mom, I want a bigger bed. So we bought that. And I think most teenagers want a bigger bed. So I gave her that. And then in my description of the build, I said, because there were two other children in the family, one child and one toddler, and there I said that the child was the teen's biggest fan, and she was proud of her sister and wanted to be as proud of herself as her sister was. And I said in the description that the boy, the taller boy, was not seeing his sister as a boy at any point, because he didn't notice or didn't know that once she was a boy, and when his parents said so, he didn't believe it, like children do sometimes. So I thought it was really funny to, well, it was nice to do my own personalized house, and I was very proud of that one, because I think it's very important to show how trans teens or trans people are living and inspiring children and other people. And I don't remember who the parents was, because I do not care about them. The children was my priority. And well, as you can hear, I like to think of the children as the main part of the family. And that's what I normally do. I like to think of a family and do the house around them, and not the opposite way. And if you do rental, it's not the same thing. You can make a rental, but you cannot make it personalized, because everyone in the city are able to go to the house and live there. So, because I don't know how many people there will be going to this house. So I did 2 bathrooms and 3 bedrooms. And in a total, there are 6 people who can stay there. 1 double bed and 4 single beds. So 2 single beds in each of 2 of the bedrooms, and 1 double bed in 1 bedroom on the main floor. And well, my biggest priority was the outside of the house, which you will see in when you come to the second part. And well, I really like the outside of the build, because I made such a big deal of it. Because actually, Granite Falls, it is a outdoor retreatment thing. So the main part should be the outside and not what's in the house. It's just a place for sleeping and being with your family. So I didn't put a TV. I put a fireplace instead, and I put 1 bookshelf in one of the bedrooms. So your family can like chill by the fireplace, talk to each other, and read a book or two. And on the outside, as you will see in the second part, I put a fire pit, and I think this with the family like hang out in the evening and hanging out. And I love that idea. I'm used to being with my family in this log house that we have in the family. My grandparents own a summer house, but they use it all year round. And we actually like made that house. Well, I was a small child, so I didn't help, but there were logs and they put down all the logs to make this house. And I love log houses. I really love them. So I wanted to, when I realized this was going to be a forest house, I thought, oh my god, we're gonna make a real log house. So first I put it in Willow Creek on a lot there. But as soon as I saw there was going to be a cabin, I just downloaded it into my library and changed a lot to one of the Granite Falls lots. So it fits very well. It didn't fit in the first lot, and it wouldn't fit if I was starting to put a fire in their backyard. So that would be really funny. Like, what if you had a neighbor that had a forest in their backyard and they still had a normal sized lot? So I would think it would be really weird. So yeah, I don't know about you, but yes, I would think it would be really, really strange. But now you see how I have started, or I guess I have already, I put a lot of furniture down. So you can see how the build is coming together, and where I'm gonna have all the rooms. And when I thought about the kitchen, I actually didn't want to make the kitchen. I put all the basics down, like the counters, the fridge, the stove, and the sink. And I put some of the decorations down. But I really, really didn't want to decorate the kitchen. I don't know why, but it seemed like a lot of work, so I didn't want to. So I think I do it in the end. I don't know if I do it in the end of this this part, or I do it in the end of next part. But wow, I was so lazy. And I was really slow when I built this, so it feels like I built this in slow motion, which made the video and the recording really long. So I'm sorry for that. Let me just not a lot left of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. I will put some live videos, I don't know when, but I hope I will upload soon. Bye!